Hey guys, welcome to another video. So in this video we'll be talking about lazy loading in React.js. So what lazy loading is actually? So it's an optimization technique which prevents the entire application from loading at once. What it does instead is it's gonna um, render the elements that are crucial to UI first, and then it's gonna load the other stuff, the remaining stuff later on. So it is very useful in cases when you have got really heavy components which hinders the performance of app. So in that cases you can use this technique to optimize the performance of the app. Okay, let's look at the example. So suppose this is an app. Okay, this is my sort of part which is crucial to the UI. It's an h1 tag, and there's this heavy component. I've imported this heavy component. Okay, pretty simple. Now what I want is that this heavy component, I want to lazy load this heavy component. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use two things. First is the lazy function, and second is the suspense component. Both are present in React. Okay, first of all I'm gonna remove this traditional import, you know the normal import that we do, and instead I'm gonna use lazy to import this. So I'm gonna say const heavy component, and I'm going to use lazy from React. It auto imports, so you can see. So lazy, and it's going to accept a callback function. So I'm going to say callback function. Okay, I'm going to say import and heavy component. And as you can see that our heavy component file is at the same level as the app.js, so I've imported it like this. Okay, now here is our heavy component. Now the heavy component is this one. Okay, the lazy load one. I'm gonna wrap this heavy component inside the suspense component. Again, we're gonna import it from the React. Okay, so suspense, and let's close the suspense, and inside this we're gonna paste a heavy component. Now look at this. I'm gonna reload it so you can see it again. Okay, so first lazy loading appears, and then after some time our heavy component appears. Now why is this happening? It's because we are lazy loading the heavy component. Now you might see that it's still quick, it's not that lazy or that delay is there, but our heavy component is also pretty simple function. Okay, now in real life situation in the big project, it's gonna be really heavy function. It's gonna have multiple calculations, you know. Okay, so that's why you can see it a bit faster than in the real life cases. Now I can add something more. I'm gonna say fallback is equals to, now I can pass some component in here. Now that component will be displayed all the while this heavy component is loading. So let's just add a pretty simple component, that is simple div, and it says loading. Okay, you see that? Now before heavy component appears, you can see loading is displayed. Okay, see it again, loading. So fallback, what fallback does is it's going to display a component while the heavy component or the component within the suspense or multiple components within the suspense are loading, and after they are loaded completely, it's gonna render them, and all the elements within the suspense will be displayed. So that's how lazy loading works in React.js. Thank you for watching this video.